Hello and welcome to TheHereticSpot plays Tyranny. I am a bit further ahead than last time. Reason is I lost more or less my recording. I had a false sound recording and that destroyed the previous game I've played. What happened so far is I did a bit more of talking in the disfavored camp and then advanced towards the camp of the Scarlet Chorus where I am in now. On the way, I think I encountered. Oh no, I encountered the merchant under the saver camp, but in this camp, I encountered a few guys who were about to fight each other right around here. I supported the captain guy, the Silver Shanks, because he seemed to be the more reasonable fighter in sense of that he understood how tactics and combat works actually, instead of just using pure strength. So the stench of piss and fecal matter made from this tent, one clearly not used for rest. Didn't want to know that. Oh yeah, those two guys, Rack and Bass, those are my attaches in this camp. They have to watch out for me and give me tips and help me to accomplish my stuff. The merchant, I would guess. And the fifth eye. I don't know if I have talked to that guy here. The binder of Tunon arrives, squealing with teenager's timber. Well, that didn't sound like teenage timber. The fifth eye. The fifth eye's voice makes your gums itch and your fingernails feel in need of a trim. And we just finished having a bit of spot with some captives, but worry not. We'll have more fun with another batch momentarily. I gotta remember that voice then. God damn it. Dressed in the bronze red regalia of the Crimson Spears, the Fifth Eye beckons you to stand close, waging a blood-spattered glove. Now that you have issued the edict and doomed us all to die, have you come to help us climb out of this hole? Chirps of laughter may emanate from under his mask. So what do we tell this creep? Oh, I can ask about how the troops are and how the gathering goes, or I just be I just be commander like, well, I trust you to do everything you need to do so we can finish this thing. And that's what I'm going to do. I trust you're getting your warriors ready for battle. We know the Oathbreakers are focused in the citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not the only nest. The fifth eye wags a hand in the air with a high-pitched squeal of displeasure. Well, I can't do a high-pitched squeal. It hurts probably my voice more than everything else. Given the pattern of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp here in the outer valley. And unless we deal with this second group, they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. I remain silent. My last group of scouts returned with a new batch of prisoners, and one of these prisoners claims she can lead us to the Vendrain's Guard's secondary camp. Though there are shreds of deception in her voice. I could use your help questioning the Varrical. Perhaps you will get less screams and tears from and more useful information out of her. If we knew where to ambush the Oathbreakers, we could try to take the captain and show him the wisdom of joining the chorus. I'm sorry for my breathing. I'm still some issue with my nose and stuff. It's sometimes hard to breathe. Let's see, what do we have as answers? I will speak to the prisoner. I will not just ask Archon. Why not just ask the Archon secrets? I thought he could interrogate anything. That is true. I don't belong to Archon Arat. What's my help worth? Are a few more conscripts going to change anything at this point? Well, I'm interested in that prisoner. I will question this guy. I will meet you there. She's waiting by the other prisoners. Hoo-hoo, I got a new quest as well. As it comes to a journey, I have a lot of new quests. The Way of the Horde. What is... Ah, that was one of the premises. I want to do those Vendor and Well quests before I do these, because... Well... Scarecrow's Horde depend on recruiting to increase their numbers. However, due to the casualties and lack of prisoners in battle, the numbers have begun to thin. Desnell, the Skull Fury, has new tactic she would like to test out. If you're willing to participate, travel to the remote settlement. Okay. Explore Echo Call Crossing for clues of missing shipment and of iron. That is important as well. An Earthshaker reinforcement. Go to the northern clearing. Well, the request doesn't run away, I hope. Let's see what we can find. That's a remote settlement. Wow, that will take 8 hours. Let's go first to the remote settlement. What was the northern clearing again? I forgot that. The moment the Earthshaker, okay. Remote settlement. Okay, Echo Call Crossing. I didn't saw that one. Edging Distance favorite Skulkers. Let's go to the remote settlement first. Yes, I know. Blah 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 blah. We are walking. Okay, I shouldn't do that actually, because that song might be... That song might get this episode banned. But I just had to sing so much on Indiana Jones. Let's sneak around a bit. Let's scout out the area.
Sorry, can't.
Sorry, can't. Ah, there seems to be a camp. Okay. Where is... where's that guy? I didn't want to activate that yet. Ooh. As you step into the center of the village, you feel as you're being watched from all angles. The distant patter of steel echo off the walls of the small and seemingly deserted village. I do not have to tell them who I am to impress them. I'll be the cool guy and say nothing. The wooden beams of the rooftop to the north creaks under someone's weight. A tree rustles behind you. A tree? What? Well, they did get a good look at me. And, well, why not try to recruit them yet now? I've come to offer you redemption with the Scarlet Curls. I am doing my best to try and save you all. Feel free to help me with that endeavor. A voice bellows from the rooftops with a crackle. Go home to your overlord. Upsala. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, do it like that. Sorry, friend, but you won't be leaving here in one piece. We'll send your head back north. I want your folk to see what happens to those who invade our lands.
To battle!
Okay. Oh, I'm still somewhat a bit injured. But let's take 50% less damage. Take a lot of... Okay, she has some abilities as well. You get a firing arrow up there, and you get this one. You will deal with this guy. I will see that I can
Right.
deal with that guy.
Let them think they can hit me.
Yeah, the only thing is you have to survive this battle. Okay, we both have our own healing rings, which is kind of nice. Let's give him a good bashing again. And let's siphon him as well. Yeah, 200 attacks are really, really something.
Not happening. No dice.
Oh! Wow! Flicking the bronze tip of her blade, a scarlet fury strolls into the view of with a smug smile, flanked by the entourage of soldiers. Not bad. I'd have piled up the same number of corpses in half the sword stroke, but, well, where are my manners? One ought not to criticize help so generously given. She sweeps her arms wide with an exaggerated, mocking bow. You've my deepest and sincerest gratitude for gutting those Vendrian piss ants in my place. Uh, I will choose the second option. Now you step forth to reveal yourself. You're not a hero, you're a coward. Perhaps when you're older, you'll figure out that coward is just a word for people who use to badger idiots into doing the dangerous work. By the by, well done on surviving this violent mess. How very brave of you to even try. Ah, yet I seem to have killed all your would-be conscripts. Apologies. She shrugs with a smirk. These things happen. Look, you've done us a favor, and it was a real pleasure watching you fight. We'll clean up here. The Fury nods briskly, and for a short instant it's sincere as she addresses you. I do thank you for the assist, Fatebinder. Well, I couldn't convince those guys to join. I think that was the option actually, but we should have done something else. Hmm. Has better recovery, not as much dodge, but a lot of more parry actually. And some endurance bonuses. Okay, I will put that in here. Now those other two guys just exploded away. Oh, and I think she wants to talk to me. How did you do that? Earth looks at you with a quizzical expression. Do what? Back in the Archon's war tent, you cast an edict as casually as reading a supply shipment. How did you do that? Oh, God, that conversation was long overdue. Well, I've done it before. I don't know why I didn't realize it earlier. You proclaimed the Edict of Stone in Azure. It blighted the entire realm. All to destroy the rebellious Archon. I can't believe that was you. Conquest. That was all me. Well, call me impressed, considering that you've read the words of Kyros more than once. I'm surprised that you are even alive to tell of it. Your vocal cords should have turned to ash by now. Well, thank you. I'm not I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It's just worth recognizing what you've done. Not only are you Tunon's fate banner, you are the mouthpiece of the Overlord. Gives me plenty of reason to stick around. You are going you are going places, and I want to see where they lead. If you say so. I have some questions about you.
What do you need?
Oh, you can actually talk. I'm impressed. Let's see. Did I have something else I wanted to ask her, maybe? Well, as you can see the question, I will not ask for any of those. If you maybe want to know a bit more about Verse, just write it into the comments. And on the next time, I will ask her all the stuff you want to know. Well, what you can see about here. We'll talk later again. So that was an unfortunate thing. Couldn't do anything here. Let's go to the northern clearing. Yes, I want to go there. And the day will be done as well, more or less. So we have 7 days to go till you all die. Oh, look at that.
On the lookout.
They were actually killed. And there are 4 guys. So, look around for signs of the Earthshakers. You have arrived at the clearing near the northeastern pass. Explore the area for the missing Earthshakers. Well, I think I see them. Earthshaker search and Earthshaker stuff. So many of them. Oh, she almost has a level up. Ooh, I have a bit more to go. Oh, I thought we were about the same XP. I don't know how the XP contribution works in this game. Maybe it's because she killed 2 guys that she got more experience points. Okay, I can't possibly fight all 5 guys actually. I'm probably a good fighter or something, but not 5. That is an overwhelming force. And I do not have anything else to muster up against them. I think they are the remaining Earthshakers. The 4 guys were slaughtered. Element barrier, okay. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see how well we can scout those guys out. I have no idea what the percentage means, actually. I forgot about that. Where is that? And I can't see if they have somewhat of a level. But there's 5 bloody enemies. But let's return to the camp first. Yes. Oh god.
You didn't see nothing.
Did they? I think she leveled up. I leveled her up last time. The talents. And same goes for him. Yes, this.
You got it.
Hmm. Hey, maybe I can ask you guys. This is ridiculous. We have a bigger problems here. So 7 days ago. Snigler Dagos. Upon noticing your approach, the merchant straightens his posture and smiles. What an honor! The name is Snigler Dagos, originally from the relative tranquility of the Northern Empire. I have since accepted a nomadic life for the sake of keeping curious forces supplied with only The finest goods, local and imported. That's the OS. He winces a little. It's not much, but let me know if you see anything that piques your interest. I, what piques my interest is that you want bloody high amount of money for weapons. What? Give me them for free. They are exceptionally good, actually. But yeah, nothing I can do here. 2 2s. Do you mind? I've got rings in the next row. The soldier nods at you. Pale and wide-eyed, the Scarlet Crow's conscript takes slow, deep breaths as he shuffles with nervous energy. As soon as your eyes meet his, he looks away in a panic, bowing his head and turning his body aside. Look alive, soldier. This place eats the weak. No, you there. What's your name, lad? You couldn't mean me? Could you, Captain? He turns to face you, but refuses to meet your gaze. Cheeks tinged red. His body tenses, his chest puffing forward even as he stammers and stumbles over his reply. Walden, my name Walden, cause she knew I'd be tall as mountains, but they only called me Vittles. I will educate him a little bit. New to the Kurus, Captain is a southern term, Kurus. Kurus armies have commanders, and I am neither. Oh, I shouldn't be here. His eyes widen as his voice rises to a near yell. The chorus, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not like these people. He looked out at the camp. I'm going to die here. Or at least I hope I die here. And soon, and to think His voice falls silent as his body slumps. Well, he's very humble and he shouldn't be actually. I'm an asshole, but I think he might have potential. I will choose option 4. I'm feeling generous today, so I'll give you some pointers. Pointers, Captain? He scratches the back of his head, confused. Of what sort? Dee strike him playfully at first. Come on, raise your fists and defend yourself. I'll show you how to survive, and maybe later how to kill. Well, the second option advice to that he has to act tough and just that might help him for a while, but he needs to know what to do. So I will strike him playfully. Come on, raise your fist and defend yourself. I'll show you how to how to survive, and maybe later how to kill. He takes the first bit, but manages to avoid the next, surprisingly deft despite his gangliness and timidity. Best if I don't, Cap, Master Fatebinder. He ducks his head shyly. I don't think two Jews would would like it none if he saw me training, and I've taken enough licks from him that last me to rest of my life. I'm sorry, and I've taken enough licks from him to last me the rest of my lifetime. Strike harder. Do not let your guard down. Strike back and watch your leg work. With a scramble of surprise yell, you barely dodged the third of your blows. The first two knocking him backward on, on his feet. Panting, he regains himself, avoiding your exaggerated and slowed strikes until he swells enough confidence to punch back. It takes him a while, but eventually he lands a decently hard hit. I'm not done with him. Strike harder. Again. He cringes, tensing, reflecting from the force of strikes, but does not better against the next. One of the next eventually avoiding most of the managing but eventually avoiding most and managing to return a fist or a boot in the few times you allow for an opening. He throws himself into the training, courage. He throws himself into the training, courage improving until he's lift, panting and exhausted, and newly bruised, his thin, woolen shirt drenched to his back in sweat. Eventually, he wipes the matted bag Eventually he wipes the matted bangs with eyes and offers you a grateful grin. I think it was not bad. I won't forget my training, Master Fatebinder. I'll keep fighting and struggling, and I'll get stronger. Till there isn't nobody who can push me around. With a final nod, he totters stiffly away. Nice. I like that. That was a good.
You didn't see nothing.
Go to that guy. Severus, hail Fatebinder of Tunon. The disabled officer pounds his heavy gauntlet against his chest in a stiff but warm greeting. Were I a betting or superstitious man, I'd say fortune must favor me today. I'm not. But I'm pleased to meet you all the same. Now, what brings you to the little slices of personal damnation otherwise known as? He spreads his thickly gloved hands wide. This here mutt. And shit. Stinking chorus camp. Have anything you'd like to report, soldier? Maybe you've noticed something unusual during your time here? He cans his head to one side, taken aback. What about the chorus isn't unusual? The army itself is a strange, malnourished beast, but no. The screamers seem mostly in order, sir, and I have been spying, if that's what you're implying, sir. Still as opposed, he studies you sharply, scarcely appearing to breathe. Of course, even if I was, I'd be damned near impossible to learn anything from this shit sty. Fifth Eye and those damn Furies don't even loop me in enough for me to do my details, and it's not for lack of trying on my part. What do you mean? I'm not here to keep a steady eye on the Earthshakers, who they give far too much freedom after conscription. I'm here to become no, I'm here to be a resource for the benefit of both armies. I can provide insight regarding proper stratagem and request a stock of troops from the Iron Marshal Arrhenius for reinforcements if needed. But they won't listen to me, nor confide, nor confide me, nor confide in me. Sorry, nor fight beside the brethren I could request. Our lives are at risk, and even then, you can't get along with the chorus. Begging your pardon, sir, but I've never fought a battle where my life wasn't on the line. He shrugs. Kind of nature of war, isn't it? You act like a punishment to be assigned to this detail, isn't it? I know I fucked up to get here. Got 3 days in the hole and a nice little promotion to go with my new post. Well, I won't be making the same mistake twice when it comes to the Iron Marshal. He adjusts his chin towards the distant valley. I should be out there fighting for Ash's glory, not standing here ready to run back to report should something ever finally fucking happen. Stare silently. He stares back for a long moment before finally lifting one meaty shoulder in a stiff shrug. Farewell. Where did I have to go? Well, where do I have to go? We will find out in the next episode. I will stop the recording here and immediately start recording again because I don't feel that I'm done, and then I have at least one episode to upload. So, thank you for watching and see you next time.